Hi, beautiful souls. This is Isabel, and welcome to this reading. This is a love reading, collective love reading for you Cancers out there. The way I do my readings is like reading maps, okay? So it's energies, and again, it is collective. Take what resonates with you, and we're going to go ahead and dive in. This is for Cancers. All right, Cancers, I pulled a little bit more cards for you guys. Beautiful energy here, as I see. However, I do see a bit of diva here, and I'm going to tell you why. We're going to first start off with the bottom of the deck, which was the Ace of Wands is in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse is, when it's upright, it's new ideas, being inspired, new passion, or reigniting of passion, okay? And I feel that for some, sorry about that. I feel for some of you Cancers, there is low energy right now when it comes to passion. This can be, it's a phallic energy. Ace of Wands. What I speak of is phallic energy, very masculine. It's the seed, all right? So the Ace of Wands is a phallic energy when it's upright. When it's in reverse, it's losing momentum, losing, maybe what lights you up or gives you that energy. It's like you kind of feel low energy, and the and this love connection that I speak of, okay? And what I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think that, again, love has shifted, and maybe love is being taught in a very different way. Maybe the lesson's being taught in a different way, that it doesn't always have to be so like in there, passionate, there's been a calming of that. And that's good, maybe there's growth here. It could be maybe a lot of maturity that's taken here for some of you young Cancers out there that is in a relationship. For some of you, older Cancers over there, out here, it's okay. It's okay, because the love is unconditional, and I'm going to say why here pretty soon. But first, we're going to touch on some bases here. King of Wands, I'm sorry, this is the Queen of Wands. She is in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse can be a woman, a feminine, or it could be a male. That's a bit feminine. Take it as you will. But there's a bit of a diva energy here, or a bit of a kind of like, can be a bit bitchy, can come off as being a bit bitchy. But I think the reason for this is, the Moon card is in reverse. When the Moon is on here, the Moon upright talks about the subconscious and things being hidden and not being brought to light, or not like showing itself. And I think now it is showing itself with this energy of this Queen of Wands. This could be you, you could be the Queen of Wands as well, where there's a bit of, there's aggression here, but it's more like, it's feeling like this is my right. This is like owed to me. This is what's the word I'm looking for? They feel privileged, I think it is, maybe privileged, or they feel like something's owed to them, and you just have to do what I say because of this Moon card. This energy can be manifesting in very different ways here when it comes to love, okay? But this Queen of Wands could be a little bit of a nuisance here, okay? This energy could be a little bit of a nuisance here. It could be a female in your family, okay? That is like kind of getting involved, or has created something or said that they were going to expose something here, okay? It could be a mother, because I also see the Empress right here. This is the Empress, and Empress represents the mother energy, okay? Cancer. Empress is not necessarily connected directly to Cancer, but Cancer is ruled by the celestial body of the moon, okay? And the fourth house, which is the home and the mother. And believe it or not, Cancers, I try to look at it a little different. You guys are here because you want to find your tribe. Part of your being here is you want to find your own family, your own tribe, etc. There also could have been a disconnection to the mother, okay, or a mother, or this female here. But the reason for this is because there is a lot of love here. There's still a lot of love here, even when it comes to this other Queen of Wands energy, very aggressive, very feel like they have the rights, or the right to feel angry, the right, because, and the right to just speak it for what it is, because it was always there in the subconscious, so they'll say things. But it can come off as very aggressive and very entitled. There you go. That is the word I was looking for. Thank you. Entitlement. There's this sense of entitlement here. But I do feel that at the end of the day, there is still, with this energy, maybe this was your mother, or maybe it was another mother in this family. But I see family dynamics here that could have affected the relationship, or maybe the person you're in a relationship with, or maybe this is you. It's affected it. But you guys, Cancers, you guys are very much slow down your momentum. And the reason I say that, because the Ace of Wands is like, I'm just gonna let it go. Just gonna let it go, because it's not worthy of it. Okay, because there's still a lot of love. There's still there's still other people around you, and a lot of support, and you yourself, okay, even if you are the mother, or you're maybe playing the role of the caretaker here, of the home, and maybe you're caring for, or this diva energy here, the Queen of Wands. There's still a lot of love. And I even feel like this Queen of Wands is also the Empress, but there's something with this Moon card in reverse that felt like it needed to be released, or needed to be said. Okay, or this could be you as well, Cancer. But I do, again, children very much here, it's spoken about, and wanting to do things. Let's go out, let's go as a family, let's go here, and maybe this other person is like, I don't, just know that it's coming. Okay, this connection, there is going to be, because right now with the Queen, it might seem like a bit of a disconnection here, maybe energetically, but we do have, and I had to clarify more of this Page of Swords, because Page of Swords talks about communication, and it talks about a message coming through, or someone reaching out to you, someone wanting to, with the King of Swords here, is being rational. And we're going to communicate, and we're going to communicate rationally now, okay? Because before there was a lot of like too much of this emotional thing, and it's okay, but you're not entitled. You don't have the right to hurt. Okay, does that make sense? And I don't think that it really necessarily came, because I feel like this Empress here, being right here in the middle, it is motherly love, it is nurturing, it is caring, and it's very nourishing. Okay, so this love connection is about that currently right now, and you nurturing yourself, the other person nurturing themselves. But this is I feel very Cancer energy. It's the home. We have to, it's the home, and we have to start doing things rational. We need to communicate rationally. Okay, the King of Swords kind of says it how it is. Can it come off as very direct, clear, and cutthroat? He can, but it's coming from a place of still love being here, okay? I feel either if you disconnected yourself with your mother, or you are a mother and maybe a child or a sister or cousin, or it could be a brother, a uncle, because I mean, it's just because it's a queen, is what it's speaking about is the way they're coming off as, okay? Or this energy is coming off as. I do feel they're gonna be reaching out, and you're gonna be hearing from them very soon. And I think things are gonna be talked about in a very rational way, and something needs to change here. You know, again, like I said, for a lot of you, I think all of us, there has been a lot of shifts that has taken place in this year of 2025 in the way of love, okay? I'm sorry, I know that this is more of like relationship, but this could also be in a relationship form. We have relationships with others, right? This could have also been a situation where this Queen of Wands could have interfered in your relationship, but at the end of the day, there is still love here. All right, there's no doubt about there's so much love here, and there's so much love from others as well. Ten of Cups talks about, you know, it's like the happily ever after. I have my family, I have what I need, and I am okay just right here. And I feel like that's how you guys, a lot of Cancers feel. But I do want to say that there is going to be a reaching out of someone that is going to write a message or is going to call because they want to communicate. And the way it comes out is going to be this communication is very direct. Now, this could be another person as well that they're coming off at the King of Swords, and they're going to just say it for what it is, and that's what it's going to be. You get what I'm saying? But regardless of anything, it has to be communicated again. It's sorry, you know, Cancers out there, especially if maybe you like, oh, I don't want to deal with it. Because sometimes the moon and reverse can be kind of like, it's already been spoken about. It's already been exposed, you know, especially with these swords over here, communication, talking, saying things. And then this Queen of Wands energy, just, you know, again, maybe they really came off the wrong way. This could be, you know, you, this could be the person in your relationship, but I do feel there is also like a mother figure, something of a motherly figure here. Or yes, nurturing you, yeah, and children and family and keeping family together. So that's what I have for you, Cancers. I think that to you right now it's waiting, or not. You don't have to wait. I take that back. You don't have to wait. It's just know it's coming, okay? And things are going to be spoken again, and it could be with the King of Swords that is kind of like, no, this is what I'm going to stick with, and this is what it's going to be. With this King of Swords. King of Swords is rational, and it's, again, it's not that it's cutthroat. It's he holds the swords, but he is going to be very reasonable. Okay, so reasonable energy here. Things could be forgiven, but not forgotten here, okay? But again, even with this energy, there is still a tremendous amount of love. I'm sorry, I keep seeing this Empress, and she's so, I love the Empress. She's actually my favorite in the tarot deck. I actually always keep her on my vision board. But she is the mother of love and nurturing, and she's actually pregnant. She's holding a baby, okay? So I see children too for Cancers, being around a lot of children, and they're talking now. They're talking now, and they talk a lot. And you can, if you listen to them, they might be also saying little messages, and you needing to tune into what are they saying here, okay? Because they're watching. Page of Swords, they're always, this is, Page of Swords is, and King of Swords, think about air signs, Geminis, Libras, Aquariuses. But to me, Page of Swords is like a little Gemini, you know, always listening out in the neighborhood, what's going on next door. oh, what they talking about, you know, kind of a little nosy. So and then they repeat it and they talk. So also pay attention to that. I don't know, that is maybe a specific message to someone here, but I hope that this was helpful for you, Cancers. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for tuning Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys again soon.